All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have had a number of people very confused and a little discouraged by NoRedInk. People not sure exactly, some not sure how to complete the assignments, and some others not sure how they get credit for it. It's kind of confusing to them. So I'm going to explain here um, a change that I've made that will hopefully make it a lot clearer. Um, on this assignment page right here, you're going to keep doing the exact same thing you've been doing. You're just going to post every time you complete one of these doohickeys right there. So every time you get one of those to 100%, you can go ahead and post on this assignment page what you accomplished. So finish this, you can write identifying parts of speech and post it on that page. And then I will go ahead and give you credit for that. Now here's how you get credit for it. If you go into your grades page, you won't see this anywhere in your folders, in the materials folders. These aren't assigned in the normal way. I just have them all listed for everybody. These are all, if you notice, all of these are identical to all of these. Okay? So basically speaking, what happens is as you complete these guys, for example, had you just posted identifying parts of speech as 100, I would go in there and give you credit for that. So basically out of the 49, or 49 of these, out of the 49, you are responsible for doing one each week. And there are, let's see, there are 17 in total, 17 weeks of this semester. So you should have by now done, I believe it's, let's see, it's week 13, but we had 2 weeks off, so you should have 12 done. You should have 12 done. Now, one or two of you came in after the semester started, and so you're graded a little bit differently. If you came in 2 weeks in, then you should have 10 done, etc. However, one more thing I do need to explain. Since many of you started in on this last semester, what I've done is I've gone through and I've excused you from the ones that were completed last semester. Well, really what I did is I made a record at the beginning of the semester of how many each student had already done. So for example, this student had finished 13 of these guys at the beginning of the semester. So I just went through and I excused her for those 13. And it's down here where they start to count. So you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This person is doing fine. They're keeping on track. So they are doing one each week. And that's where you get the credit right there, 50 out of 50. Now, one thing you're going to start to see if you are behind and not doing the work, I will start actually putting in zeros for some of these. For example, if this student right here did not have 12 but only had, say, 5, when she should have 12 done, I would go in and I'd just put zeros for, what's that, 5 minus 12, 7 of these. I'd put zeros in to basically make your grade hurt you so that you could go, oh no, and you go in and actually complete those guys on this page. All right. Now I know some of you guys are still going, oh, I don't get it. Well, all you need to know is if you complete it, you get credit for it here, and you should be doing one a week. If you haven't been doing one a week, you need to do more than one a week. All right. So don't let yourself get caught up on this. Basically, just figure out how many have you done and how many do you need to do. Now I'm going to give you one more incentive here, just kind of a reason for doing this. And I'll give you an example of what this looks like. So here's an example of a student who went ahead. She had finished 23 of these guys at the beginning of the semester, and this semester she went ahead and finished all of them. She went through all 49 and completed them. So here's my incentive for you. Here's my suggestion for getting additional credit. If you finish them all, I will give you credit for all of them. For example, with this student right here, she has more than she needs here to finish. Okay, she doesn't need to finish all of them. We've only got 4 more weeks, so she'll only need to do 4. However, if she went through and did all of them, not only would she get perfect credit for those, I would go in and for all of these, I would give her credit. Instead of being excused, she would actually get credit, which is basically, 50 out of 50. So that's an A. And it basically bumps up your overall average to being, in the 100%, closer to the 100% range. So there you have it, folks. For those of you who are confused and behind, like I said, basically figure out how many weeks have you been here and how many have you done. If you're not sure how many were done at the beginning of the semester, go in here, look at your grade page, and count. I've excused you for that number. So if you count that there's 4 that are excused, that means you had done 4 at the beginning. All right, so then you can come over here and go, okay, it's week 12, I have 6 done. That means I've only done 2 this semester. So at that point, you need to start hustling. You're supposed to have 12 done. You need to get 10 done as soon as possible. All right, so that's the basic structure of that. Again, for those of you who are just trying to get your grade comfortable, you should have one completed for each of those, for one of these completed for each week we've been here. And for those of you who are really trying to hustle and get extra credit, if you do more, you get more credit. All right, one of those simple kind of math things. So for those of you who are like, I need points, I need points, I need points, and you do 2 in a week and post those in, instead of getting 50 out of 50, you'll get 100 out of 100. All right. So anyways, hopefully that's clear. If it's not, like I said, just do 1 every week. If you're behind, do 2 every week. And have a happy weekend.